right, I'm on my way to get the Moderna vaccine. Took forever to get an appointment. I kept refreshing and refreshing. I found one in Gilroy. I do technically work out there sometimes for Lyft, so hopefully that's considered public transportation and Lyft. I'm going to be very upfront with them about what I'm doing, and hopefully I can get this vaccine. I made it to Gilroy. I'm just about to try to get my COVID-19 shot.
Oh, ouch.
I know, hopefully it's not too bad. I signed up for the Moderna, and hopefully I can get it because I said I was like a public transportation worker, right?
Yeah.
Would you consider me a public transportation worker driving for Lyft?
Well, you are.
All right, COVID shot time. Let's do this. Here we go.
You know, it's a very thin, there's no chip in there. It's only 0.5, so there's no way to get a chip in there. I don't know how white people are saying that. I wouldn't have time to even put one in there. Okay, let's go over some of the side effects you might experience, okay? So, sore arm. 93% of all people who have gotten the Moderna vaccine experience that sore arm. Some people say heavy arm, some people just say sore arm, some people say achy arm, but it's gonna happen. 93% of people have experienced it. For that, you just need to move it around as much as possible, and that's gonna make it feel better, okay? So, also people experience just kind of light flu-like symptoms. For that, hydration is gonna be key, okay? So drinking as much water as you can, staying hydrated, that's gonna help out with that. If you develop a headache right now, we're only recommending Tylenol, okay? So if you take an ibuprofen, that's gonna be an anti-inflammatory. You want your body to, you know, get excited, think something's happening, we need to start making antibodies. So that's why we're saying, stay away from the anti-inflammatories because you want your body to go into that, you know, that reaction. Okay, understand about that?
Yeah,
Okay.
just push through the pain. You know, just
If you don't,
suffer
if
through
you
the
don't
pain. I
need to
should
take
say.
anything, that's probably best. Okay.
Yeah. Is it true the part where people say that maybe we don't know yet, but that actually not taking any kind of Tylenol even might actually be more helpful?
Yes, it is. That, like I said, so if you take anti-inflammatories, that's kind of going to neutralize everything. Your body's going to be thinking nothing's going on, so we don't have to make the antibodies. When you start taking something, then your body is kind of thinking like, oh, we don't like, not as excited as it is when just the vaccine is in it. Does that make sense?
Yeah. What about weed? Are you allowed to smoke weed after? Or no?
I unfortunately haven't seen any research about that,
Okay.
so there is no evidence-based information, so I don't feel comfortable saying anything about that.
No, it's something I heard.
Yeah, like I haven't heard any, to be honest, I haven't seen any studies, anything about it. So once that stuff comes out,
Eventually,
there's gonna be some study about that. Okay, so it's actually really high on your shoulder here.
Yep.
So how would you like to do about the shirt situation?
You know, just tear it, I guess. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, I'll just undo it if that's okay. I'm enough to, I don't want to make you feel awkward, you know, with people watching. But
Oh, well, I'm a registered nurse, so I'm okay with you taking your shirt off.
okay, well, I'll just do that. Just unbutton it at least and take the one, you know,
One shoulder out.
expose some of this pandemic poundage that I've acquired.
All right.
Okay.
So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna relax the arm. The more you relax it, the easier it is to vaccinate. And then it hurts less the next day is what people have been reporting to us.
Okay.
Okay, so going forward, those white cards, this white vaccination card is gonna be really important. So you need to make sure that you keep it somewhere very safe, okay? So my needles are actually auto-inject, which means that the needle disappears afterwards. So don't think that I left the needle inside, okay? It was a real vaccine.
What does that mean? Explain that a little bit better.
So these, the needles, I actually can show you which one has nothing in it.
Okay.
The needles are auto-inject, so I don't know if you can see that.
Just tell me what it means, I'm sure.
Okay.
That makes
So
sense.
once we actually give the injection, so
Yeah.
if I have something in here and I push the stopper all the way to the top,
Yep.
I give the injection. So then when I push the blue button, the needle goes away.
Oh, okay. Great.
Okay? So some people see other people get injected and then they see that there's no needle at the end.
Oh.
So they think it's a fake needle and a fake injection and
Right.
you know, that it's not true that we're giving injections. It is real, it's just, it's for our safety. The needle does protect us by retracting into the cylinder.
And just for the record, I want to say that's one of the prick on that shot was was less than almost any shot that I've gotten.
Yeah,
like, actually, that's true.
The needles are smaller. The liquid is actually really runny, so it doesn't burn going in either.
Yeah.
This also has like scanning where you can get more information.
Moderna COVID-19 vaccine for use under emergency youth authorization. And what was the other thing? Oh, intramuscular. And then it gives you information on what's in it, right?
Yes.
Oh, cool. Fair enough. Well, thanks. Oh, what happens now?
That's it. You just wait 15 minutes and do not lose that white card. That's a very important thing.
Do you have a laminated thing that I can put on around it, like a laminated case?
No, you still need to get your second one. Oh, you mean like to put it in?
Yeah.
We don't here, unfortunately.
That seems like a good moneymaker. How did you guys not think of that one?
There you go.
Yeah.
Right now we're just for this. You know what we do here? We're just trying to crank out as many as we can.
All right. Thank you so much.
Okay, no problem.
Have a great day.
And you got all your stuff. Wonderful. Okay.
Yeah. Cool. All right, so there you have it, folks. Halfway there. Living on a prayer. But actually, I don't feel anything. No soreness of the arm. I'm sure that'll come, but so far, so good. So here we are, I don't know, maybe an hour, half hour, hour later, and still my arm doesn't even hurt. And so, just enjoying the hot sunshine of Gilroy, this different kind of, you know, landscape and climate than Santa Cruz. But what better way to end the day? There was some Baja Blast from Taco Bell. They got some cool new shirts there I seen, and no, Taco Bell did not pay me to say this, although if you're listening, marketing execs, you should sponsor my channel really, because this Baja Blast is out of sight, and I mean, I'm enjoying it right now more than if I was eating an ice cream cone or something, you know? So, yeah, life continues, onward and upward. Alright, so while I'm in Gilroy, figured I'd stop by the old Barnes & Noble, pick up some sweet magazines, huh? Milk and MSCHF Mischief. And I've already looked through them and they look like they got some dope stuff in there. You know, I picked one that's more kind of ad-bustery, fashion-oriented, alternative, you know, that's Mischief. And then the other one, still kind of underground in a certain sense, Milk magazine, but it has a lighter touch. It'll make for some good education on some historical and current trends, while I think being a good example of some really amazing magazine writing. So maybe check them out yourself.
Well, we got more. We got lots more. It's going to be a bluegrass night until 9 o'clock right here on KKUP.